Most people think a cleaver is just for hacking through bone, but this 7-inch blade from Imarku is actually a lot more versatile than it looks. It's one of those tools that feels surprisingly nimble the moment you pick it up. Instead of being a heavy, clunky slab of metal, it's got this slender profile that makes it feel more like a traditional chef's knife that just happens to have a wider surface area. That width is actually a huge plus because it keeps your knuckles well away from the cutting board, which is a nice bit of peace of mind when you're rushing through prep work. The Japanese high-carbon steel holds an edge really well, and because it's ground to a 15-degree angle, it slices through things like bell peppers or tough root vegetables with almost zero resistance. It's sharp right out of the box, which is always a relief. Now, the handle is made from pakkawood, and it's got this ergonomic curve that sits naturally in the palm. It doesn't feel slippery, even if your hands are a bit damp, which is a common issue with some of the cheaper plastic-handled knives out there. What's interesting is how well it balances. Usually, a blade this wide can feel top-heavy, but this one feels centered, so you aren't fighting the weight of the steel while you're mincing herbs or slicing meat. It's not perfect, though. Because it's a high-carbon steel, you really have to be diligent about drying it immediately after washing. If you leave it in the sink or let it air dry, you're going to see spots, and nobody wants that. It's a bit of a high-maintenance relationship compared to those stainless blades you can just toss in the dishwasher, but that's the trade-off for having something that actually stays sharp for more than a week. It comes in a pretty solid gift box, so if you're looking for something for a housewarming or just want to upgrade your own setup, the presentation is definitely there. It's not going to replace a specialized boning knife for really intricate work, but for 90% of what happens in a kitchen, this thing is a total workhorse. It's reliable, it looks sharp, and it handles the daily grind without needing a trip to the sharpener every other day. If you're okay with the extra bit of care it needs, it's a really solid addition to the drawer.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.